hey, do you want to grab your togs and your jandals and we can head on down to the batch, the Savo? And I'm also dying for a Sammy and a cuppa. So if you'd be keen to stop in at a dairy too, that'd be choice. Yeah, nah. What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dani, and if you've been watching me for a little while, you will most likely know that I'm from a little country down at the bottom of the world called New Zealand. And if you don't know that, then now you do. Welcome to my channel. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys New Zealand slang, because from what I've learned from living in LA is that no one actually knows what I'm saying half the time. And until I moved overseas, I didn't even realize that most of these words were slang words. I thought everyone used them, but apparently not. Let me know if you guys understood what I said in the opening line of this video, because you may not if you're not a Kiwi, because they were some examples of some Kiwi slang. See, just in that name itself, Kiwi slang is a slang word, because you guys might not know that New Zealanders are considered Kiwis. That's kind of what we're called because our national bird is this cute little Kiwi bird. And also I want you guys to leave a comment telling me your favorite slang word from your country, and I will try to reply to all of the comments and guess what I think they mean. Also, please feel free to share this video with anyone who is traveling to New Zealand. They might find this useful to learn some of the lingo. Or if you just like New Zealand and want to learn some new words, then stay tuned. So I've got a big long list here to go through, and the first word we've got is yarn. So to have a yarn is just like to have a good conversation, or like, oh yeah, I had a good yarn with him the other night. This next one is chur. It's a word you have to know, a Kiwi classic. Basically chur just means good. Like, oh chur, cool. Or it can also mean thanks, sweet as bro. That just means it's all good, no worries. Far out pretty much just means wow, that's like a lot. Another one we love to use is she'll be right. Just means like it's all good, she'll be right. Gotta stay positive, right team? This one can confuse foreigners, but basically just listen to the last word that I say and that is what I mean. So for example, you might hear a Kiwi say, yeah, nah, or nah, yeah. So basically, I don't know why we say it like that, but yeah, nah is a no, and nah, yeah is a yes. That's choice. Pretty much just means that's cool bro, that's all good. We also like to use mean as, which just means like that's really dope, that's really cool. You know, we could also say choice as, sweet as, that's another similar one. Basically we just like to add as to emphasize any word, you know, cool as, sweet as, choice as, mean as, just gives it a little something extra. Bugger. Bugger pretty much just means shit. Bugger, I just stubbed my toe. Another word that I say all the time that Americans always seem to be confused about is heaps. And I didn't realize that everyone doesn't just use this word. I don't know if this is just a New Zealand exclusive thing, because I don't know, but we always like to say heaps, just like there's heaps of people over there, there's heaps of ice cream in my fridge, I wish. Heaps, I don't know, it's just such a good word. You can use it for so many different things. So yeah, heaps just means like a lot of something, right? Crack up, or he's so crack up, just means he's really funny. So this next one, the saying too much or too mecky, pretty much just means like, oh, that's awesome, cheers for that, appreciate it. Hungus is someone who's very hungry. Borderline hangry, I would say, or just generally someone who eats a lot of food. Hard out, it's just another way of saying yes, with more emphasis on the yes. Hard out, I totally agree with that. The word scucks, I feel, can be used as a compliment or an insult. I remember this word was super popular back in intermediate or middle school for you Americans, and it would kind of mean, oh, he's such a skux. Like, he would dress really cool and he would get all the ladies, like that type of guy. But then also I feel like the word skux kind of relates to the word swag. So someone with that kind of, that has swag but then they don't really, because it's just really forced, is kind of what a skux is. A bogan. This one we use in New Zealand and Australia. It's one of my all-time favorite words. Basically, a bogan is known to be someone who's not so sophisticated in both how they look, act, and talk. So, how to know if you've spotted yourself a bogan? Here's how. First of all, buy their car. It'll be a boy racer car. Second of all, hairstyle. He may or may not have a mullet. And third of all, he'll just be really, really into drinking and all of that kind of culture. Everything's a joke to them. They don't take themselves too seriously, so no hate for the bogans out there. That's primo. Primo just means kind of like choice, like that's super, super cool. Jandals. The rest of the world just calls them flip-flops. But to us, they're jandals. Bro is one that's used all the time in New Zealand, as well as cuz or cuzzy. So you might be like, hey, what's up, cuz? And no, that does not mean that that person is your cousin. It's just a way of greeting a friend. Hoary, if someone is really hoary, it just means they're super trashy. Ah, cool story, bro. Means it's not a cool story at all. Boardies just mean like board shorts, and stubbies are something you do not want to see or be seen in. They're just really, really, really short shorts. If you remember at the start of this video, I mentioned the word togs, and togs are basically what you guys call a swimsuit. Yeah, just what you go swimming with, really. I think I also said the word dairy, which is a classic New Zealand corner store. Pretty much just like a small convenience store where you can get lollies, milk, whatever you need. On the piss. On the piss means we are getting on the piss, on the good old bevies. We're getting drunk tonight. Piece of piss, that one just means too easy. It's a piece of piss. Taking the piss means you're making fun of someone, or it would mean like, are you taking the piss? Are you serious right now? The wop wops means that you're out in the middle of nowhere, you're out in the wop wops, somewhere out in the country with nothing close by. Gumboots are classic Kiwi waterproof boots that we wear on the farms. We also like to throw gumboots for some reason. Meanwhile, Australians throw boomerangs, which probably makes a little more sense, but for some reason we're just a little bit more bogan over in New Zealand, so we like to throw gumboots. Squiz would just mean like, let me have a squiz, let me have a look at that. You could also say like, give us a gaze, let me have a gaze. Kind of means the same thing as squiz. Munted pretty much just means, you know, you munted up your car, you got in an accident, it's broken. Sus. Oh, she's a bit sus, I reckon. Sus just means a little bit suspicious, you know. A batch is one of my favorite places to go in the summertime holidays in New Zealand. And a batch is pretty much just like a holiday home, usually kind of rustic and near the beach. Chock-a-block or just chocker would mean something is really full. Like, for example, you're going on a camping trip and your car's filled to the brim. It would be chock-a-block. A chili bin. It's chili and it's a bin, so you use it to cool things. So basically just like a cooler, or for some strange reason what the Australians call it, an esky. You Australians are a weird bunch. A tiki tour would be to go for a drive, but you accidentally took the long way, or you maybe decided to take the long way. You took a bit of a tiki tour, so you didn't take the fastest route to get there, but you had a little leisurely drive, okay? Carked it. Carked it would mean you died. Oh, he's such a dag. If you're a dag, you're a really funny person. You're a bit of a dag, a bit of a character. A sesh. A sesh is just basically gonna have a sesh, gonna have a smoke. Durry is a ciggy or a cigarette. To wag. To wag means I'm wagging school today, guys. Who's in? Twink means whiteout. And I did try asking for twink where I'm working in LA and no one had any idea what that was. A flatty or a flatmate is basically a roommate or someone that lives with you. Stoked. I love the word stoked. Stoked just means you're super happy. I'm so stoked that I'm living in LA and making this video for you guys right now. Chuffed. If you're chuffed, you're very content, you're very satisfied. Kaupai just means good work or good job. Keen as just means like, yeah, I'm so down for that. I'm super keen. Are you keen to go do this arvo? I'm so keen for next week. I love the word keen. I'm always using it. Fizzy drink is just what we call soda or carbonated drinks. Flannel. A flannel is what you wash your face with. So basically just a face like washcloth. A hottie is a hot water bottle. A cuppa is just a cup of coffee, cup of tea, cup of whatever you're feeling, but most commonly a cup of coffee. An avo just means avocado, if you didn't know. Surely other people use that one too. Arvo, I use that one all the time. It's just shortened for afternoon. So what are you up to this arvo? You know, Devo. I am devastated that this happened. Ambo just means ambulance. Sammy is a shorter word for a sandwich. Servo is just a service station. And if you guys can't tell by now, us Kiwis love to shorten just about every word. Ta. Once again, told you we like to shorten everything. Ta just means like thank you. Basically, ta. That's about all I have for this week's video. Let me know if you guys did enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great week and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.